Well, welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to do a little video on a front sprocket. This is a 15.2 front sprocket. Now, when I bought this bike, I'd done about 500 kilometers on it, and there wasn't much information out there, and the only sprocket I could find recommended to me was a JT sprocket. Now, there was a bit of controversy over that because it is a bit of a sloppy fit on the spline, and people were concerned that it was going to wear the spline out. Now I've got this CF Moto one. I bought this off of Uncle Wang's shop site. Now, if you look up Uncle Wang, you'll find it. You don't really need me to give you a link because I don't have a link for it. Now this is a genuine CF Moto sprocket. It is a little bit different design than the JT one, and I've seen other people use these and they are a tight fit. So what I'm going to do is get the old sprocket off and we'll have a look at the shaft and just see if there is any wear, because I have now done 6,000 Ks on this bike. Yeah, so I'll get it off and we'll check it out. Alright, I'm going to just get a mark so I know where to line this up on the slot. I'm going to take it off from there this time, and I'll get the cover off, and also I'll loosen the back wheel so I can get the chain off and try the sprocket without the chain on it so you can really see the slot. So it's got a 10mm bolt. Oh, comes off very easy. So they are 5mm hex key bolts. One at the bottom. After my last ride, this was absolutely chockers full of mud. It took me heaps to clean it out. Got the lock washer. I have actually got a new lock washer for this. I'm just going to pop that up, and then we'll get a socket to undo it. Alright, I'll get a socket for that. I'm going to use the impact driver. That is the easiest way to get them off. You don't need to lock the chain or nothing then. 32mm socket is what you need, and it is a left-hand thread. Just going to hold the back wheel. Really easy with these. Now I don't know the torque setting on this, it's probably in the book. We'll have to check that out later. Now I have got that off, I shall undo the back wheel and give the chain some slack. Stephen Alley 90 anti-seize, you've been suggesting that I do the rear bolt, and I'm going to do it now. Just a little bit of prevention so no corrosion can happen. I have not seen any sign of corrosion. I've been for a lot of water. So as I do that up, back in, that anti-seize will go back inside the thread. Alright, I've slackened the chain off now. I'm going to pull this front sprocket off. She's nice and greasy because I just oiled her up. Alright, the JT sprocket. I'll bring the camera in a little bit closer. As you can see, there is a fair bit of slop on that. Let's clean up the shaft and we'll have a look, see if there's any wear. Give it a little spray with WD-40. See if we can get that cleaned up. I can see a little bit of shiny on one side where it's been touching, but there's no grooves or nothing in it. So I'd say it didn't really wear. But yeah, on the driving side of it, it is marked but not grooved. So it didn't really wear the shaft at all. Alright, the CF Moto one, it says this is the outside. Oh yeah, look at that. That is way tighter. See how much movement's in that one? Let's go back to the other one and compare. Yeah, look at that. Pretty bad really. I mean, in one of my videos I recommended this sprocket because it was the only one that anyone knew that fitted. Now we are wiser and we've had the bikes out for a little bit. I suggest don't use the JT. That is way, way better. One thing I'm going to check, someone mentioned in a video that the teeth on the JT sat 1 mil further in. Let's measure it up. You'll notice also on these ones they've got a little edge inside on both sides, whereas the other one doesn't. The other one is just flat. Let's measure it. Alright, I'll measure it from that little edge. Now that is on 31 mil. That is the CF Moto sprocket. Let's try the JT. I got it the right way out, yes. Interesting, 32 mil. So there is actually an offset of 1 mil between the JT and the CF Moto. Anyway, I'll get this one on and job will be done.